Hi guys, welcome back to another video on Upgrade with Asif. Well, today's video is very important because we're going to be talking about the top futuristic industries. It's going to be important for all the job seekers out there to choose the right industry to have the most promising career opportunities ahead. For all the parents to guide their children with the right career path. And for all the upcoming entrepreneurs who are looking forward to start their business in the most promising industry. This is Asif Sheikh, your lifestyle coach. Stick around till the end of this video. There will be some powerful content and information coming your way. See you on the other side. So this video is completely made on the basis of the practical recruitment experience that I have for the last 15 years. Also on the basis of some case studies that are done by top-notch organizations like Google and Forbes. So I will be sharing my screen with you. I would advise each one of you to kindly take notes, or you can simply take screenshots for this information to be available to you after the video as well. So I will quickly get to my screen right now. So there we go. I've made a list of top 20 futuristic industries. Let's begin with the first one. The first industry is the e-commerce industry, and for obvious reasons. Like all of you know that we are all stuck at home and we are so dependent on the e-commerce industry today for all our grocery and all the daily essentials that we require. We don't want to step out of the house either because we are stuck in the lockdown, or probably we are scared to step out. And the e-commerce industry has made it very simple for us to sit at home and order in all our daily essentials. So this industry, job seekers, please be associated with this. I will be coming up with the top skills after the industries, and most of those skills will be related to the e-commerce industry also. So please stick around to this video till the end. Let's go to the second industry quickly. That's the e-learning industry. So till now, let me just quickly zoom this in for you. Okay, so the e-learning industry, we did not realize this till now. Our children are now going online in front of us getting educated, and we are aware of what they've been taught in school, and likewise, design their homework. It is one of the fastest growing industries, and people who want to be associated with this from a career as well as a business prospect, you have a bright future ahead. The third industry is the healthcare industry. For obvious reasons, right now there are a lot of issues, because of shortages of doctors that can be generalists, surgeons, as well as nurses. This industry has been in demand in the past, and it will be in demand in the future as well. So if you want to be, or if you are associated with the healthcare industry, it is lovely, wonderful. It's one of the most promising industries of the future. The fourth industry is the nutrition industry, the food and the nutrition industry. So when I speak about the food and nutrition, it can be everything where you're ordering food from the cloud kitchens or from any other platforms. But right now, people are going to be very cautious about the nutrition that you provide in the food that you serve. So people are getting health conscious day by day. They would like to know the nutrition in terms of the protein, vitamins, minerals that comes along with the food, because everybody is becoming a chef at home now. And if you're doing something special where you're providing good nutrition to your customers, then definitely the food and nutrition industry is one where you can flourish in, and because it is one of the top rated industries as per the future as well. The next one is the supplement industry. Like today, most of the doctors are advising for you to strengthen your immunity to consume the vitamin C tablets. Now you are consuming these vitamin C tablets in the form of supplements. It's a supplement, it's in the form of tablets. So that's what I meant by the supplement industry. Not only for people who go to the gym and probably have supplements and put on some crazy muscles. No, supplement industry can be used by everybody. It is predicted to be one of the top industries of the future. The next one is robotics. Some examples I've given there is healthcare and customer service. So when I say healthcare, yes, there are a lot of robotics that are used in surgery also right now. Sounds scary, but trust me, it is more accurate than human because it does not cause any kind of human error. And customer service as well. So what I mean by healthcare is different. Customer service is what? A lot of customer service trends, like for example, you walk into, there's a restaurant in Chennai where everybody who enters now are greeted by robots. So yes, robotics is going to take away some customer service jobs in the future as well. The seventh industry is logistics. Logistics can be, there are some top aggregators right now. When you talk about aggregators, I mean like Swiggy. Swiggy does not own a kitchen. Swiggy is not making or producing any kind of food. They are just aggregators, which they are doing wonderfully well. This enables a businessman to save his money by not hiring a full-time employee. It's very cost saving for the employers. Also for the customers, it's very beneficial because without stepping out of the house, they're getting food at their doorstep without any additional charges. Deliveries is the same thing that I meant. Software industry. People who are associated with the software industry, you have a very bright future because softwares right now for every business related to automation and related to operations. So if you are holding any kind of jobs like accounting, or probably if in the HR sector, I would say managing payrolls. My friends, all this is going to be automated in the future. If you are an accountant or if you are just handling payroll calculations, you are at risk. I'm not trying to scare you. You need to upgrade, my friends. The next industry is artificial intelligence. Today, if you see a lot of translators, your job is going to be at stake because today you have, you just speak into your mobile and you have artificial intelligence who recognizes what you exactly want. You take a picture of some different language and everything is translated in front of you. So artificial intelligence is also going to eat up a lot of jobs for translators, and you will not see dictionaries. You have these dictionaries, that these fat books we used to carry. It's all gone now. So the dictionaries and the translators, this artificial intelligence is definitely, you will be the first ones who are going to be affected by this, and people who are associated with this industry, you have a bright future ahead. Banking and finance, this is always going to be in demand because for starting any kind of new business or startups or whatever, the finance is required. Banks are already operating on a very upgraded level. You have phone banking, you have internet banking, you have all these facilities that are already there. So the banking procedure definitely gets simple for you. You can do everything without physically going to the bank today. Everything available to you on the mobile or online. Home entertainment. So what I mean by home entertainment is platforms like Netflix and platforms like it can either be Facebook or it can be any other platform that is readily available for you on your fingertips to get yourselves entertained. Home entertainment, my friends, is the next big thing. Do you see theaters opening very soon? No, a lot of movies now will be launching on these home entertainment channels. I just took a few names right now. So home entertainment, my friend, is going to be the next big thing. If you think you are entertainers and you can entertain people, you will be a part of home entertainment. And yes, if you are good at that, please continue what you're doing. You have a bright scope in the future. Gaming industry. Today, gaming industry is literally like how it goes with soccer. They have their clubs, they buy players, and the players are bought at a very high price tag. I have seen the gaming industry has progressed in a way where top-notch gamers are paid real heavy for being a part of a club or a team, and they are also sponsored. Gamers have a bright future. I did not think of gaming being such a big industry when we used to play games back when we were children. It did not have a bright future. We only ended up spending more money. But now gaming obviously is progressing, and rather than spending money, it's making a buck for the good gamers out there. The next industry is the facility management industry, the FM industry. This is going to be a survival for the blue collar jobs. You know, the blue collar jobs are mostly going to be automated. There are some industries like the facility management that will help them survive. Facility management related to today, sanitization, today related to cleaning. I don't see this getting automated very quick. So the facility management industry is definitely going to be booming, where the blue collar people would be able to survive. Farming industry, please do not underrate this particular industry. It is huge. A lot of farmers right now, a lot of people are moving back to farming. Is why? Because they are breaking the chain of all the middlemen in between. They are producing and directly selling to the consumers. They have people who eat up all the margins in between. I have some friends of mine who've got into this business and they're doing extremely well. It is the business of the future. Do not underestimate this industry. Farming industry is the industry of the future as well. The next industry is supermarkets, hypermarket and medical supplies. That can be retail, wholesale. it's obvious, that this is something that is going to be, yes, there will be some automations within that, but like I said, the blue collar people will be affected. Like Amazon Go is a supermarket where there is no staff required. You walk into the store, you swipe your card, you walk out, you swipe out, and all the money deductions are done from the card, the prepaid card that you've recharged. There are some automations that are coming in from the job prospect. The blue collars, I feel really sorry for them because the automation is going to eat up a lot of their jobs. But yes, the supermarkets, hypermarket and medical supplies are going to be there in the long run as well. Solar and wind energy, a lot of people are now getting more environment conscious. People are diverting towards the environment friendly means of energy. So solar and wind energy, my friends, is definitely going to be the industry of the future. Coming to the other industry which is relevant is the automobile industry. Again, from an environment friendly prospect, the biggest example of that is Mr. Elon Musk, the brand that he's developed, Tesla, on his cars that run on rechargeable lithium batteries, and they have overtaken sales of all the automobile companies in the US. It's a game changer. I want you guys to go ahead and do some research on Tesla. You will see that the automobile industry, cars running on batteries, that's the future, my friends. The 18th one is fitness. A lot of people are getting health conscious now. People who have thorough knowledge in fitness. Okay, it's not about, just staying in the gym and supporting people with the weights. It's about having some technical knowledge also now. So please, a lot of health instructors who are now suffering because of the gyms that are shut down, please use this phase to upgrade yourself with the technicalities and upgrade yourself with more theoretical information to give your customers end-to-end solution, right from nutrition going up to fitness. A lot of people are health conscious. You guys who are into fitness, please upgrade yourselves immediately before there's a lot of competition that comes up in the market. The 19th one is the cosmetic industry. This is always going to flourish for obvious reasons. I'm not talking about only females here. Cosmetics are used by men as well as women. So this is one industry which is going to flourish in the future as well. Everybody wants to look good, right? Okay, then the real estate. Now what I mean by real estate is, real estate will change, okay? You will now be able to sit in one city, and from the virtual reality prospect, you'll be able to see, without doing the site visit, you'll be able to see a particular flat or a particular shop and make investments all across the globe through virtual reality. So real estate is obviously going to be growing, though it's affected now because the cash flow has stopped. But real estate, even from a businessman prospect, people who are into real estate, they are the most flourishing businessmen in the market. So real estate is definitely going to be there in the long run. So these are the top 20 industries. Now I will quickly jump to the top skills that have to be acquired for you to have better career opportunities as well as businessmen. These are the skill sets that you need to hire to grow your business. So let me get to the skills quickly. So here we are. These are the top skills that you might have to acquire if you're a job seeker. If you are parents and you probably want your children to probably get educated in the right stream to choose the right career path, this may help you because these are going to be the skills which are going to be the most in demand. You'll see a lot of people who say that, when they talk about industries, they talk about sales and marketing. You need to please understand there's a 3-generation formula that I use when I consult. The 3-generation formula is, you need to know the grandfather to understand the father and son. Who's the grandfather? Grandfather is the industry. When you know the industry, you will be able to know the father. Who's the father? The companies. If you know the father, you will be able to know the son. What is the son? The son is the division or the department that you choose to work for. Okay, so we are now at the son. So for you to understand the organization, I've already given you a presentation. Companies, I've taken a few names, but you know what organizations flourish as per the industries. And now we're going to be talking about the son, which is the division and the departments. The skills you need to acquire with the most trending futuristic divisions and departments that you would be working for. So let's quickly start with the top skills that you need to acquire. The first one is SEO and SEM experts. So right now you will see a lot of people making their physical presence on hoardings and on advertisements, but the next big thing is, where do you stand on Google? So today if anybody looks for your company and if you appear first on Google search, that is where your presence will be felt, and that's where SEO and SEM experts will be able to help you to take your organization up to that level to make your visibility online. SEO and SEM job seekers, please, there are some courses, certification courses, 1 month, 2 months as well. Get yourself upgraded, there is no harm. The second one is marketing. Now when I say marketing, that means digital marketing and social media experts. Okay, I will open the next tab also which says sales. There's a reason I'm opening this. There's a difference in marketing, there's a difference in sales. Marketing is about growing awareness of your product by increasing the branding of your particular product. Sales is related to revenue. It's a target oriented thing. So please understand, marketing is different, sales is different. You have to choose the right thing here. Sales and marketing, if you know both, nothing like it, because in some smaller organizations where they don't have a marketing or a sales division separately, they require a marketing and sales executive, somebody who can do the branding and somebody who can get the revenue in terms of sales as well. The next skill is analyst. You will see that the top trends, I told you the industries are changing. People who expertise in this will analyze the right trends for you. Initially, if you're a small business, you need to be a very good analyst to understand in which direction your business is going to go. Multinationals require a lot of analysts right now to ensure that their organization is going in the right direction. Quality experts. Doing any kind of business online, all the customers have freedom of speech by putting in reviews over there. You don't want any wrong reviews coming into you. Quality experts are people who ensure that your services that go into the market are the best, your product that go into the market are the best. You need these kind of quality experts. Again, if you're a small organization, you need to specialize in that before your organization grows and you can hand over this particular department to somebody else. Services, B2B or B2C. Services skill, this particular of providing services, either business to business or business to customer, will always be in demand, because somewhere down the line, personal touch, there is no competition to that. There are some industries, there are some high priced items where customers would want to speak to a human and not to some robot or some artificial intelligence feedback that they are getting. So if you are good with your services, either B2C or B2B, you have a good future, but you need to keep brushing up your skills and you need to improvise daily in your soft skills to stay up to the mark in this particular skill set. Human resources, definitely this is going to be one of the most trending, because a lot of rules are changing now. People are not only working in office, they are working from home, they are working as freelancers. Human resource will be the right people who can expertise to hire the people either working from home, either working in office, or probably working as freelancers. HRs need to upskill themselves up to a level where they can also recruit, they can also have play roles as per a generalist. They can be a generalist as well. They need to know about some business activities also in terms of designing offer letters and everything. So you need to be a one-stop shop. It's not going to be affordable that you can only choose a generalist or you can only choose a recruitment. If you are an HR, please upskill yourself with all the HR activities that are possible. The next one is cybersecurity. Wherever there is data transaction or money transaction, cybersecurity is going to be required across all those industries that I spoke about. If they have any kind of online data transaction or online financial transaction, cybersecurity, my friends, there are certifications, there are courses that you can do and acquire jobs in cybersecurity. Then the next one is consulting, training, coaching, teachers, influencers. You have a huge market out there. If you are a teacher, influencer, start right now, my friends. It's the right time for you to begin. So come on the platform. If you are there, if you're confident about the value that you're going to be providing, this stage is for you. The next skill is research and development. Okay, research and development will be required by a lot of multinationals. If you expertise in your industry and if you have some relevant experience of research and development, a lot of companies that are financially sound are looking forward to come up with new products for which they require very strong research and they require a very strong research and development team. This is a skill of the future. but you cannot be a jack of all trade and good in none in this. You have to specialize in one. You have to choose your niche very carefully in research and development. Again, as per the futuristic industries, my friends. Next one is coding and data science. This skill is, I think it's a hot cake. It's selling in the market on online training as well, coding for kids and coding for adults. It's going crazy. You talk about robotics, you talk about artificial intelligence, which is the top growing industry in the future. You will get placed very easily for the same. Photography. Photography is also one of the most required skills right now. But if you are just one of those people who hangs the camera around, goes on trips and takes some good pictures and puts it up over there, no, that's not going to work. You need to specialize. You need to choose the stream, the industry where you need to specialize, choose your niche, and then go for photography. If you tell me you are a photographer for models, you tell me you are a photographer for nature, for scenery, no, you cannot. Again, this is one role where you need to specialize in. So you will be able to be successful in photography as well. It's an artistic skill where no education is required, but you will be in demand if you specialize in something. The next one is content writing. Along with content writing is copywriting. The reason I've opened both is because there's a difference. Exactly, there's a difference in marketing and sales. That is exactly the difference in content writing and copywriting as well. Content writing is related to the information of a particular product or services, and copywriting is the sales pitch in written. I'll give you an example. When you go and buy any product on the e-commerce platform, you go into the description of the product, that is content. And when you go into some one-liner stating that it's a one-time offer, it's a discount which will end in the last 24 hours, any one-liner over there or any content over there that is related to sales, that is copywriting. Copywriting is not you copying anything in terms of music or copying a video online. No, that's not what I mean by copywriting. Copywriting is something related to sales pitch, which is not done verbally, which is done on the basis of the content that you create. So content writing is related to marketing. Copywriting is related to sales. Okay. If you know content writing, marketing people, you know content writing, sales people, you know copywriting, you have a bright future ahead of you. Next skill is voiceover experts. Voiceover experts were basically strugglers, I mean, even 2 years back. But right now, because there are a lot of organizations that are coming on the online platform, might be the owner of the organizations or the current employees are not able to convey themselves or convey their organization or sell their organization online. Voice over experts are doing a wonderful job over there. They are at par of demanding what they want because there are a very few voice over experts out there. So voice over experts also, this skill has a huge scope in the future. Video making and editing. Okay, so when I've also made this video, after making this video, I had to edit it before I probably put it up in front of you. For organizations who are going to be marketing products on back-to-back e-commerce, talking about e-learning, they require a massive number of video editors and people who are into making videos. Video making and editing experts are the need of the hour. If you know this skill, you can do that. The best part is there are some courses you can do online, and you can also naturally adapt the skill of video editing as well. It does not take a lot of time to learn. Yes, expertising in anything will take you minimum 2 years, but you need to start soon. The last one is graphics. So a lot of graphic designers are right now required by a lot of organizations to make their content look beautiful, to make their websites look beautiful. So if you are a graphic designer, you also have a very, very bright future ahead of you. So my friends, I'm sorry my videos go a little long, but I want to bring in as much information as I can. That's the reason I speak fast also. I hope this video has brought in a lot of value to you, where I've tried to differentiate industries and the skill sets. Okay, there are industries you need to focus on. Remember my 3-generation rule. First know the industry, which is the grandfather, then know the company, which is the father, then know your skill set, which is the son. Share this video to everybody. I'm sure this is going to benefit each and everyone out there. Parents, job seekers who are confused to choose their career path, as well as future entrepreneurs who are a little confused in choosing their futuristic business. This information might help anybody. Do share this video, and if you think I was able to bring in a lot of value, do subscribe and like this video as well. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on my next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.